And welcome back to Movie Nerds, folks. It's been a very long time since the last time we have spoken to you and have a conversation with you. Today we are going to be doing a couple of reviews and we're going to talk about some other stuff. We'll see. We'll go with what the flow takes us. And so come join us. Once again, my name is Tom. Welcome to Movie Nerds. I'm your host. I have my guest here again, Dave. Dave, how you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
Feeling a lot better. It's been a long time. For those of you who don't know my audience, I've been sick. In fact, my whole family's been sick. We were doing well until we went to Arizona for Thanksgiving, and for some reason, my daughter caught a stomach virus. So she was throwing up everywhere, pooping as well. And then my second daughter, a day later, caught the same bug, but she only threw up. And then I got sick. My wife got sick. So it wasn't a great Thanksgiving for the same percent health wise. But other than that, it was good Thanksgiving. I
Family was good. Food was good.
Food was good. Yeah, just the same old. Thanksgiving is my favorite. I like it better than Christmas, which is kind of weird, but and I don't count Halloween as a holiday. So whoever thinks that's the holiday,
Oh, we're in disagreement there.
it's not a holiday. It's not.
Why not? But why?
It was never sanctioned as a holiday. Go look it up.
Sanctioned by whom?
By society.
But everybody celebrates it.
Not everybody celebrates it.
But not everybody celebrates Christmas either.
Well, if you're Christian, yeah.
Or Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is actually more celebrated than any other holiday. Go look it up. Everybody celebrates Thanksgiving.
Not everybody.
I guarantee you. More than Halloween. But
okay, more than Halloween.
Halloween is probably,
but not as much as maybe not as much as Christmas.
Maybe not as much as Christmas. I'll give you that because everybody can relate on Christmas and on Christmas Day and stuff like that. But yeah, I just like Die Hard. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Halloween is not a holiday. I don't care what people say, and so it's just.
I like it. I like
no, Halloween. I'm not.
Whether you want to call it a holiday or not, it's a party day, and I enjoy it.
I'm not knocking you for liking it. I just think it's a waste of time to buy a $50, $70 outfit just to wear it one stinking day. It's like, come on. Hang on. No, that's different. You made those. That's different. But for me, like the only time I ever dressed up, my favorite costume that I ever dressed up, I'll post it. I'll put it on this. You'll see right now on the screen here. Is my Jack in the Box outfit.
Oh, nice!
I had the whole head.
Yeah, the head and everything. Yeah. That's
and
awesome.
I wear a suit. So, and that's the last time I really dressed up. People were taking a picture with me. They had no idea who I was. Who the heck is this guy? And so it was pretty fun. That was in my 30s, maybe late 20s. Now I'm like, Halloween is just a waste of money, in my opinion.
We have fun with it. We do themed costumes as much as we can, like a family themed costume. We've been the Incredibles. We've been the Emotions from Inside Out. We did Star Wars.
I'm not knocking
Batman villains.
I'm not knocking anybody who does it. It's just you can't convince me that it's a holiday. It's not. It does not constitute as a holiday. You might think it's a holiday, you might celebrate, but it's not by technicality. Just like okay. Die Hard. Right, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, folks. Get over it. And so anyways, Thanksgiving. It was great. I killed my own turkey. How was your Thanksgiving?
It's good. I smoked a turkey. That's the first time I've done that.
I thought you could say I smoke a blood.
Got to get the munchies up so I can. I got to get my appetite up so I can eat.
So you smoked the turkey. So you cooked the turkey?
I cooked the turkey. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. It's the first time I've done that. We did 2 pies. It was pretty small. We didn't host a whole lot of people, so it was my family and 4 in-laws. But there was plenty of food as always. First time I'd smoked a turkey, so I'd never done that
Oh,
before.
okay.
So I spatchcocked it. So I cut the spine out and I flattened it out and put it on the smoker for 7.5 hours.
Oh.
Turned out all right.
You did not celebrate it with your family, with your parents?
No, my parents were with my grandma, my dad's mom.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we were with them last year. We rotate my.
Okay. That's
yeah. So my parents, between my parents and Sheena's parents, who were both divorced and remarried. So we got two others that we rotate through every 4 years when we do it on our own. But well, I guess it's every 3 years because we had one of the in-laws over.
See, my wife and I want to get to that place where we just want to be us. Because traveling and doing all it's fun and all, but at a certain point, we have to start our own tradition. We have to start our own, party, I guess you can say. And so we're working up on that. And so hopefully we started maybe next year when we're in my new house in Arizona, we'll probably host it. We'll see. We'll see. But so yeah, our Thanksgiving is all right. I hope everybody else had a wonderful holiday. Thanksgiving. It's a great time to be with family, and if you hate your family, well, then I don't know.
It's a great time to eat.
Yeah, great time.
People do Friendsgiving too. Have you ever heard of Friendsgiving? So yeah, if you get good friends, Friendsgiving. It's a good time to be with people.
The funny thing is, we cook a lot of food, but like I didn't eat that much. Like I like the cooking part. I think I like the challenging part. And ever since I've been married to my wife, recently I've been doing a lot more cooking, and so I've been learning a lot of different recipes. But I don't know, I didn't eat that much. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I usually eat a lot, but I didn't eat much either.
On our mission, we did. Remember that? Like, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
how many Thanksgivings? How many Christmases?
Yeah, I know, folks. This is about movies and TV shows, but stick with us. We're going to tell you a fun fact about being a missionary. So I was in Kona. This is my second. Yeah, you were there. You were there too.
I was there.
Yeah. And we got 3 appointments, 3 dinners appointment. I say it right, dinners, and then anyways,
there were 3 meals, 3 Thanksgiving meal appointments.
Yeah, and if you know anything about the Hawaiians, the people, the Polynesian people, the culture on the islands, they don't they just give you a lot of shit.
Yeah. They give you a lot of food. They don't skimp on anything.
Yeah,
there's always a lot of food. And you're always encouraged to eat a lot of food.
Oh my gosh. By the second second dinner that I had, I was ready to throw up. And by the third dinner we got there, I tried my best not to eat. But they said, "No, Elder, you gotta eat." It's like crap. And let's just say that by the end of that night, I got home and I threw up.
Did you really?
Yeah, oh my gosh. There's a lot of food in my stomach that day.
I don't know how I avoided that. I ate a lot too. I don't
know how Elder Osborne. I was with Elder Osborne at that time. That's right. And I don't know how he can eat that much, man. I was like, and I'm bigger. I was bigger than him. I'm a lot, fatter. And it's like, even I couldn't hold it down. It's like, but yeah, Thanksgiving dinner on a mission was so much fun though. A lot of cool memories. And so,
yeah. I can't even remember who my companion was at the time.
You were with Marsing, wasn't you?
I was with Marsing, I think.
Yeah, I believe you were. That's when we had.
Let's see. Yeah, that would have been Marsing.
Elder Marsing. What if they're going to risk? Hey guys, if you listen to this, holler at us.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, folks, what's been going on? Have you been interested in any news? So the news is this week. It's been let's start on that. Okay. Have you seen any of the trailers? There were so many trailers.
I only saw 2 trailers.
Oh, which one?
I saw Guardians Volume 3.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, what was the other one that I saw? I can't remember.
There's Indiana Jones.
That was it.
And Transformer.
Oh yeah, I saw Transformers. Rise of the Beast. I saw that one.
Did you see the
Indiana
those 3
Jones? I watched. Yeah. I watched Indiana Jones. So those 3.
Okay, yeah.
What else did I miss?
There were I think there was Ant-Man, but it wasn't really like a trailer. It
I
was like a
saw that. Yeah, I saw that one.
featurette, like a little memory. Like I think, dude, I'm calling it right now. Quantum, whatever, the
Quantum
Scott
Mania.
Scott Lang's
Scott's gonna
gonna
die.
die. He's gonna die,
Gotta make room for the young Avengers, I guess,
or a woman.
or a woman. I'm talking about the Wasp.
Yeah.
I was thinking of his
Or
daughter.
his daughter more than any cats. They're setting up Young's Avenger, I
Yeah,
believe, what they're doing.
yeah.
So, but I think he's gonna die.
Mm.
He's gonna die. What you think? Which one was your favorite trailer?
Um, let's see which ones did which ones did we say I saw? Indiana Jones, Guardians,
Transformers and
and
Guardians.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Transformers was good. It looks like it's not gonna be as Michael Bay, but still gonna.
He's not directing it.
Is he producing it?
He is the producer on it, but he's not
Okay.
directing it. It's the guy who did Creed 2 who's directing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be
So
interesting. But I think honestly, I think my favorite was Indiana Jones.
mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah. I have my
I
theories.
love
I haven't read anything about it, but I have my theories
well,
just based on
he's
the
not
trailer.
he's gonna die. That's my
Okay,
theory.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah. Which is fine. I'm fine with
My
that.
favorite part of that trailer, which I thought was great. I love all three trailers, but if I have to rank them, I think Indiana Jones would go there. Guardian would go second. Now, Guardian,
It
man,
looks
this
like it's gonna be a little bit darker.
it looks like,
I think
right?
people
Not
are
a lot
gonna
of
die.
jokes. Although the beginning of that trailer,
Yeah.
I burst out laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because right when Drex threw that ball at that little girl, I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, here we go!" And
Yeah.
I hope it's not as like can't like too funny. Not
Yeah.
like the second one,
Yeah. The second
or
one
like
was a lot. Or Thor, Love and Thunder.
I like Thor: Love and Thunder. I just that's the part where everybody hates for some. Yeah, there's just too many jokey, and so my
That's his only
favorite.
downfall.
I know, and I love the the character in that in Thor more than any other Thor except for the first one. I love the first one, but
Mhm.
Indiana Jones. My favorite part of the trailer is when he was in that room with all those people, and they're coming at
Oh,
him, and he takes the
he's
whip,
whipping.
and then it's a callback to him, but instead of him having the gun, those guys had the gun, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh crap, that was beautiful. That was so funny."
Yeah.
I just hope, excuse me, I just hope that it doesn't like it has to be realistic. He's old. Harrison Ford is 80 years old.
Yeah.
He can't do. You can't have him throw the whip
So
up and swing around.
yeah,
You
it
can't do
looks like
that.
they did a lot of de-aging, and it looks like
They
there's
do.
either going to be
Yeah,
memories or
it's well,
time travel or
it's
mind manipulation, something like
I,
that.
I think it's time travel.
Time travel. Okay.
Time travel. I have a feeling we're going back in time to reset or redo something in his past that will affect him in the future.
They're gonna erase. They're gonna make the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull non-existent. They're gonna erase. They're gonna pull Days of Future Past on it.
I hope so because David Future was awesome. That's second best X-Men movie ever in my opinion.
I agree.
And so, but
Next to X2.
yeah, X2 was the best. I love X2. So yeah, the trailer. I'm excited. Not a lot going on in the news. December it's very low.
Yeah.
Avatar's coming out. I really don't care.
Oh, that's
for
right.
it.
Is that the one that's coming out this weekend?
Is it
You're
this
gonna go
week?
to see it?
I'm probably gonna go see it just for because I don't know. I'm not a big James Cameron is a prick, and he's a narcissist. And did I say that right? Narcissist is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
And he has to. He came on and talk crap on comic book movies and how unoriginal they are. And Cameron, hey James,
what?
Look at your movies, you idiot. You freaking you copy every other thing in the Pocahontas and all that stuff. Come on, dude. Unoriginal. You're a dumbass, James Cameron. But
yeah,
he considered he won because he he has the #1 movie box office of all time after re-releasing like 6-7 times. Avatar, isn't it?
Is it Avatar? Okay.
Avatar, the first one.
Oh yeah,
Then
they re-released it recently, didn't
he
they?
he re-released it like 6 times,
times.
dude. It's like, come on, man. Of course you're getting number one because you keep if Avengers Endgame comes out right now,
Skewing the
re-release it.
results.
So in my opinion, I know we talked about this. That's not the number one movie of all time in my opinion. It's always going to be Avengers Endgame because they only released it once
Yeah.
and they destroy the box office.
Yep. Yep.
So, anyways, folks, let us know what you think of the trailers. What do you think of our theories? For some reason, every theory we have is everybody's dying.
Yeah.
Nobody lives in my universe.
Yeah. Someone's gonna die, and you think Peter Quill's gonna get killed off?
No, I don't think he will.
Drax
But
is though.
I think Drax will because he's done. Bautista's gonna go over to DC now because he's James Cameron. Not what's his name?
James Gunn.
No, James Gunn's boy. Everything he's going to be working with DC now.
Oh, I didn't know
DC.
that.
Well, I mean, they use he loves James Gunn. They gave him up that opportunity, and when they fire him, he like had a lot to say about Disney. It's like, dude,
Oh yeah.
Bautista, I look as much as I respect the guy. I mean, he can kick my ass any day, but but like, dude, you're not a superstar. No one cares about what you say. You just work your contract. Let them deal with all that stuff. You're not a superstar.
No, he's not. He's not The Rock.
No, not yet. Not yet. But he's been in good movies though.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's done well in the movies he's been in.
Dune,
Blade Runner.
Denis Villeneuve loves using him because he was in Blade Runner and now in Dune.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for Dune 2. But anyways,
any news on that? Have you?
They're filming right now.
Good.
They get it going.
That'll be good. I'm excited.
I'm gonna reread the book again just to get it fresh my memory. But Duncan, Idaho is. Oh wait, I can't say anything. He's dead.
You can say he's. No, he's not.
In the first one, he is. At least they presume to be. He's not dead, folks. He's.
Yeah.
If you read the book,
anyone's read the book, everybody knows he's not dead.
He plays an important role too, actually.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, folks, let's get into what we're here for. We're gonna review a movie that Dave and I saw. Oh, actually, I was surprised that he watched this movie. I watched it because my wife wanted to see it, and I said, okay, I want to see it too. And so, the movie is called Spirited, and believe it or not, it stars Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, and some other people. But this movie is a musical.
Yeah,
I was very surprised that it was a musical. Let's get out the way. Will Ferrell is not the best singer,
no.
but I think he didn't do that bad. There was a lot of criticism about him singing. I'm like, that one.
Was there really?
Yeah, that one song that he sang with the light going, with the flashlight going up and down.
Yeah,
I thought he hit the notes pretty well.
Yeah.
What surprised me was Ryan Reynolds. I didn't think he could sing like that.
Yeah, he's a pretty good singer too, huh?
So let's get to what is this movie about?
It's another adaptation of A Christmas Carol,
but in a different light, right?
It is a different.
It's a corporation of how it works.
It's a corporation of ghosts all working together to
save or to change people.
Yep.
And so though they have the ghost of present, the future, and the past as a corporation, as a worker. And what they do, they have their roles, and there's other spirits that plays in this role. Like, for instance, like if you watch Christmas Carol, the Christmas spirit of past would transfer you back to your past. Well, in this movie, it shows you how it does it, and how the working intricate that goes into to bring them to their past. It's pretty. It's pretty.
It's interesting. Yeah,
it's pretty clever. And so Ryan Reynolds is one of the character who is. First of all, I knew. I told my wife.
Totally called
that's
it.
Scrooge.
Yeah.
That's Scrooge. Yeah. That's him. And there is the thing called unredeemable people who are unredeemed, far from won't change.
They can't change.
They can't change. Well, spoiler alert, they can, because there was one, and they mentioned that there was one that was redeemed, and that was Will Ferrell's character, who happens to be the Christmas spirit of present.
Christmas present, yep.
But he was, before he became that, he was Scrooge, which I thought was pretty clever the way they
It's kind of funny.
yeah, they inputted that. And so Ron Reynolds plays a character that's unredeemed, but Will Ferrell's character feels like that he can redeem him because he was an unredeemed at one point. And so you get this relationship build up with him and Ron Reynolds' character
Little
and
bromance.
romance, but they also goes into the Will Ferrell's character, like, what do you really want to be? Like, so there's two different aspects. There's two
because his character only lived 3 weeks after the events of A Christmas Carol.
Now I don't know if Charles Dickens had that in mind, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But so now there's a torment, emotional torment going on within what's his name?
The Ryan Reynolds character?
No, Will Ferrell.
Scrooge?
I mean, I don't know if he named Scrooge in there. Was he named Scrooge?
Yeah.
No, they call him different.
He had a different name.
Yeah. But anyways, so he's now wanting to know what it would be like to live, to not have to do this, to life after this, having kid. He dreams of having a wife and kid, and so Octavia Spencer's in this movie too, and she was really cool.
She was pretty good.
Okay, so, I liked the movie. I thought the movie was too long.
Oh yeah.
It was very long. They could have shaved it off maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Yeah.
There were certain numbers. The ending, when you think it wasn't, I kind of wish that he didn't turn. I kind of wish that he didn't change, and that throughout the year he'll start changing himself. You know what I mean? But then they like throw that in, and I look at my wife, they're gonna switch place. He's gonna take his place. And then it happened. And so spoiler alert. Anything I don't think about
so you would have liked him, Ryan Reynolds' character, just to be not change.
Well, he was changing. Or not.
Yeah.
He was changing
a little bit at a time, yeah.
But he was changing because of the relationship with him and Will Ferrell. And I like that aspect. Because sometimes people come into your life and they help you to change. I have 5 people in my life throughout my life that I've come across paths with that have changed me, and because it's a relationship with them. And I thought it would have been beautiful if they were to end on that note, but they had to go and add another 15 minutes to that ending and switch places. It's like, okay. That's the only gripe I have. I think it was just too long. I don't have anything else. I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really clever. It was pretty good writing too. There was one line that was kind of meta, is when what's that character's name? Gosh, the one in the chains.
Oh, Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley. So Ryan Reynolds is like A Christmas Carol, and he's like, yes. And Scrooge and all the other adaptations that nobody asked for. And in my mind, I'm like this one. So it was a little bit meta. I like that. I thought they did a good job, like bringing in some like current day issues. I heard a lot of people saying this wasn't a Christmas movie.
What?
And I'm like, how is it not a Christmas movie? I don't see it. Like everything, it revolves around Christmas. It revolves around the same elements as A Christmas Carol.
Wait. Who are these people?
Internet.
Okay. If you claim Die Hard to be a Christmas movie, and you don't claim this to be, you are a Christmas movie. Freaking idiot, dude. You're stupid. Keep going.
I like the chemistry between Octavia Spencer and Will Ferrell. That was fun. Well, it was cute.
And the relationship between the spirits, I thought they were funny too.
Oh yeah.
Between them. And so
the I don't know, maybe this is nitpicky, but I didn't really like the Ghost of Christmas Past. Like, I get why they did that.
The girl part,
yeah, I get why they did it, because they had to bring in this Will Ferrell's character so they could start building that relationship. But it was I'm sure they could have done it 5 or 6 different ways other than what they sleeping
with
together.
her sleeping together.
She's a ghost and he's a human, and for the most part there's no physical contact, so they don't really explain that. It just didn't land for me.
My thing is that she was just a device. Her character really didn't do much.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of like a throwaway
Just to
character.
drive the plot.
Yeah, because no, to like you said, to help Will Ferrell go in there to start the relationship with
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds' character.
Yep.
So I thought it was kind of weird. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, that was probably the weakest part of the writing for me. I liked, yeah, just the character, how they built the background of Ryan Reynolds' character. I like that. So yeah, good movie, clever movie, fun. The music was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually like some of the ending one. I liked the ending
Yeah,
one.
that last one with it was a big production. It was good. Right before he gets hit by the bus.
I kind of wish they didn't get hit, man. I knew they should have kept him alive, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any other gripes or criticisms. But yeah, visually it was fun. It felt like it was filmed on a stage. It almost looked like the stage they used for Rogers the musical in Hawkeye. So, but it was fun.
Okay, let's give this a score. What would you give this
movie? I think I'll give it I'll give it a 7.
It's 7. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, I will probably have to. Oh, go. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's not. I don't know if it's gonna be a movie we watch every Christmas season, but maybe once in a while.
I think it's worth. Looking into it. Worth
making it a tradition.
No, just check. Like no, for those who haven't.
Oh yes, it's definitely worth watching for sure.
Because there are really only 2 movies that I really watch during Christmas. That is It's a Wonderful Life.
Of course.
And then Eddie Christmas Carol. But the one I watch, I go back and forth. I like so I like to go, side note. There's a performing arts center here in Orange County, is at the Costa Mesa, is a very rich area. And they have a production of Christmas Carol, and I love that rendition. And and that's the only really 2 that I really looked into it.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really watch a lot of Christmas movie. Besides my
Home Alone.
Is Home Alone a Christmas movie?
It's a yes.
I agree. For those who let's get this out the way. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Wait. You haven't given it a rating. Rate Spirited, and then define what a Christmas movie is.
I don't need to. Okay, I give this 8 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Some of the songs were kind of like okay, but just a tad too long. Just like the Batman, it was a little tad too long. But the Batman is top 3. But anyways, Spirit is not top 3. But it's still a good movie. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you think this is a Christmas movie, because those who don't think it is, yeah, probably woke. Let's just woke. Anyways, let's get that out the way. Die Hard cannot be a Christmas movie.
Okay,
why not? Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then anything. What does people say? What is the element? Give me the element why people think this is a Christmas movie.
Because it takes place on Christmas.
Okay, so that's all it has to do to be a Christmas movie.
Yeah. They don't. It has nothing to do with the release date.
No, it does.
It's a Christmas movie because it takes place on Christmas and there's snow.
Nope.
There's Christmas elements in it. It's a Christmas party.
But does the Christmas drive the story? It does not.
No.
Does Christmas? It's just the background in the background. Am I correct?
Yeah. Okay. So it could have taken place on any other day, any other work party.
Yeah. Then it's not a Christmas movie. Because if that's the case, then every movie that has Christmas in it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And you cannot.
Deadpool's a Christmas movie.
If you want to call that, sure. I don't think it is, but sure.
No, it's not. But it has Christmas in it for a split second.
Exactly. So if people tell me that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then I would say, well, then Harry Potter is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And
people would say, yes, it's a Christmas movie. Guarantee. I actually had that conversation.
With who?
Someone in my neighborhood.
No, I like them to be on because I like to destroy them. Because I have all these points in my phone that tells you Die Hard cannot be a Christmas movie. A
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
movie has to be, the story has to be driven by
Driven by
Christmas,
Christmas. Yep.
and Die Hard was
So
not.
Spirited is definitely a Christmas movie.
Oh hell yes. Hell yes.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on. If you want to argue with me, comment down below. Talk to me why you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It doesn't matter what you put. You're wrong. You probably don't even know. You guys probably don't even know when the movie came out. Yes, you on out of top of your head, you cannot tell me because you know what? You're probably going to Google it and you're going to find out when it comes out, and you're going to be surprised that it didn't even come out in November or December. So
yeah, I heard somebody just yesterday. They were like, "Oh, I have to watch Die Hard. I haven't seen Die Hard. They haven't even seen it." And they're like, "I know it's a Christmas movie," and I was like,
who was this person?
Somebody in the guard, in the National Guard. They were in line for lunch and they mentioned it, and I was sitting off.
Okay.
I wasn't involved in the conversation, but I overheard it.
You should have been like, dude, it's not a Christmas movie. Move on. So let's talk about the next show that we're going to review. This is very sad, and it's this show of Christmas. I don't know, it has snow, so I guess it might be Christmas. Stupid argument. Andor season 1 episode 12. This is the season finale, and what a season finale it was. Now I do think this is one of the weakest what's it called, episode, because I felt rushed. I felt really rushed. Yeah. And but the story was still beautiful. The writing was still great. The acting was still great. I wish it would take them their time a little bit more to marinate what the entire season had combined to this one point. But
it was really just the last 2 episodes, wasn't it? Yeah. That they drove this home.
They drove it home. So what happened was Cassian Moms has passed away. Now they're gonna have the funeral, and there's a trap being set. But man, I don't care. This is cool. How this is Cassian hometown. This is his home. He has home court advantage. He knows every single detail of the map of the area. He knows where to hide and stuff. So for him to have the balls to go back and not worry about that, I was like, this is pretty awesome. And so you get everybody coming. Luthen's coming to kill him with the other girl. The other girl's the Val.
The blonde.
She's just her character seems like she's gonna betray. I think
betray Luthen, or
I have a feeling how Luthen's gonna die is because of her. I just have a feeling in season 2 he's gonna die somehow. No.
Yeah. So we get the Imperial Security Board lady,
and then that dude,
the awkward dude.
The awkward dude. So I thought, that one scene when he saved her, I thought they were gonna kiss. I'm like, please don't kiss.
And they didn't.
They didn't, and I'm so glad they didn't, because you don't need that. We get it. There's a connection there now. And moving on to season 2. My favorite.
Interesting to see what that relationship happens with that relationship. So
there's only 2 scenes that's worth watching it, and that is when the mom gave their speech.
Yeah,
and what a beautiful speech. And it's funny is that you can relate that to anything, even to our own lives. Sometimes we're just asleep. We just need to wake up.
Yeah.
And whether we apply that, I call it a principle. If you don't know what a principle is, folks, come check out our podcast, The Simple Man's Gospel, and we explain what a principle is. And a principle that you can apply to our lives. Because sometimes in our lives, we kind of let things, what's the word? When you get used to it, contempt. You content with your life.
Yeah, we just get content with it.
You're comfortable where you're at in your bubble. You're not willing to rest. You're asleep.
Yep, change is uncomfortable at that point.
And when she gave that speech, I got a little emotional. It was funny. I was sitting there, and my wife was like, "Are you okay?"
Like, are you tearing up?
I'm okay. I'm okay. And I felt emotional. I felt I wanted to pick up the brakes and start fighting the Empire myself. Yeah. So I thought the speech was great. And then my other favorite scene and then I'll let you jump on this, Dave. Is the last scene with
Yeah,
Luthen, and
with Luthen and Andor.
we're back where we started from the beginning. It's in his ship,
Yeah.
and now it's like you're here to kill me, or either kill me or bring me in, and you get that smile from Luthen. And it's like, yes, this is what I wanted all the time. And I love now Cassian will be what Cassian working towards where he is in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched Rogue One. Oh my gosh. It's so different watching it now, knowing the season one is ended, and you can see like, oh yeah, like you apply those things that you see in the series into the movie. You see him as this character, you're like, oh man, it's just even better. I love the season finale. One thing only. I
Just
felt
was
there was
rushed.
just a little rush. And so, what's your
Yeah.
thought?
Yeah, I think they could have given it one more episode.
Yeah.
One just one more to kind of to build on it. Because it was really just the second half almost, or like the last 10 minutes of the episode 11 where Cassian finds out that she died. And then we're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, this is because the whole episode other people were talking about it, and Cassian had no idea, had no contact. I wish that they would have built on that, and kind of teased out what his thinking was, rather than the very end of the episode 11 and then jump into the funeral and him going back. So yeah, I think they could have teased that out a little bit more. And I think that's the only thing that I wish they would have teased out more, because the other supporting roles, the other supporting characters that were planning to catch Cassian at this,
Uh-huh.
they spent a lot of time on episode 11 on that. Just not enough on Cassian, his emotional state at this, what he's thinking, what his planning is going to be. So
He was very calm.
he was
And then
the
when
whole time.
and then when he found out where that girl, what's her name?
Bix.
Bix, his purpose changed. Now it's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm gonna go get her now. And it
Yep.
wasn't like, wow, we're gonna do this. Like it was no panicky. He knew exactly what he needed to do.
Yep.
And
He knew who he needed to bring in. And so yeah. Yeah, it was a shift. And I thought I enjoyed that. Especially, I mean, you go to the funeral, you can't change anything there.
no.
So he had that, and that was what his initial purpose was going back, was to go to the service.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, once he finds out, his purpose changes. And he's got his head on a swivel the whole time. So I really like that. What I did like how they kind of built him coming back, like contacting individual people, working his way through, and just the little intricacies between his friends. And there's that one guy that went to the Imperial Guards, or the Imperial troops there, to try to get something
Rat
out
him
of
out.
him. Yeah, he was going to rat him out, and he wanted some kind of reward for it. So, and they just tease it just a little bit in a couple of scenes. So I did like that.
Actually, there was one more gripe that not gripe, but I thought was kind of funny. So that black dude, that was trying to get information, the snitch, he goes to that spy who's been following Cassian friends, that the one that dressed up like one of the locals, that one that did it.
Yeah.
And then he comes to him, he goes, arrest me, to that one part. Wait,
what?
You're supposed to be undercover. Yeah. Why are you arresting the guy?
Yeah.
So he gave his position.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't make sense to me. I'm like, wait, he can't arrest him. He's undercover. But all of a sudden he did it. I'm like, wait, what? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like, he's not local, so everybody that's local knew he wasn't part of the community. So I guess you could argue that for that scene. Trying to think if I have any other gripes. Luthen's a Jedi for sure. Just
what about Mon Mothma? That scene with her.
Oh,
she threw her husband under the bus.
I thought that was great. I thought that was so great. We want privacy, and automatically she knows he's going to be listening.
My wife just made fun of me. How dare you?
What?
Just kidding.
Because she would throw you under the bus like that.
She, I hope not. But yeah, dude, when she said she knew the guy was listening, and she purposely said, "You gambling,"
Yeah.
and she mentioned one of the planet. What planet?
Oh
did she
yeah.
was it Coruscant? Did she say no?
It was the one from The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. What's that?
Where all the gambling was.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I heard that too. I was like, I know that.
I was like
connecting it.
That's connecting to Last Jedi. I was so happy. I was like, see, Last Jedi is a great movie. Anyways.
Anyway, that goes to show you like that character's how much she values her cover over her marriage. She values supporting the rebellion over her marriage
and her daughter.
She
gave it, which I'm like, that's okay. That's the other scene that bothered me because they rushed. Because I'm like, what? Wait, you just said
because
no.
If you remember the previous one, she was like, she's not going to consider it.
And all of a sudden, she's walking down the path. I'm like, wait.
And the dude,
we missed something.
Yeah, the dude that his son. He said, all I want is an introduction. That's all he said he wanted. And then all of a sudden they're betrothed.
Like what? So, but I get her character. I get where the dilemma that she's in. Because if they find out that money's gone, she's done. And man, just like Luthen.
But she's covering her bases.
Just like Luthen, they would do anything to sacrifice. I still go back to that speech that Luthen gave to the other guy.
Oh, so good.
Everything. It's just like so good. So good.
He gives up his principles.
I know. He gives us the sunset that he'll never get to see. Yeah. Man, I want to quote that so bad. I need to go back and read it. It's so good. It's so good.
Just memorize it.
Memorize it.
Yeah.
Then
okay, and that's all I have. I don't have.
Me too.
It was good. I'm excited for season 2. Oh, somebody I was talking to, they said Andy Serkis and Snoke.
No,
because he is Snoke,
but he's not. But
are they gonna?
He's Snoke. He's playing Snoke. He's not Snoke. It's a difference.
Okay. You don't think that they would cast him to connect the two at all?
No, they use him for his motion, experience.
His motion capture.
He's not Snoke, guys.
Okay. All right.
And remember, this isn't like this is how long ago is this? Is not even close to Force Awaken. You still have
right. But Snoke was a clone.
I know, but I'm saying, but then
clone of a clone of a clone.
Then it can't be him because he can't. They don't. He's not anything. He's not anything important.
I know he gave a pretty rousing speech at the prison.
Well, that was pretty cool. So
he did motivate a lot of people. He's a leader. He's a natural leader.
If you were to give this season a score, what would this season be for you?
The overall season?
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
I will give this 9.8.
Ooh.
8. Just the last 2 episodes was rushed a little bit.
Just rushed for
Just rushed a little bit. And so, but 9.8. This is the best writing Star Wars. Yeah, no. Best writing Star Wars since Empire Strikes Back. Don't give me Return of the Jedi. That's a stupid Ewok that doesn't go with it. By the way, side note, George Lucas wanted to make the Ewok more mean and aggressive. Like he wanted to make
they really missed the boat on that one, didn't they?
But he wanted to sell the toys, and he wanted to make sure that the kids can watch and understand that even the smallest little guy can defeat the Empire, which is not true, folks. Ewok with the stick compared to the Empire with guns. It doesn't.
It played into the bad guy aim trope too much.
It's the stupidest thing in the world. Hey, babe, I see you opening it. You're fine. You can do it. There's a hand coming.
There's her hand. We see it.
There it is. So yeah, I the best writing, the best Star Wars is. I don't know, man. Mandalorian is great, and I love Mandalorian, but it's just different. I don't find it the intense that I do with Andor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little more like boots on the ground feel.
Yeah,
It's
and
not it's
and
not
it's
as mystical, because
no, it's
even with
not.
the Mandalorian, there's some mysticism there.
And I mean, when Luke Skywalker shows up, I
Oh
was,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
man, it was awesome. So
yeah.
9.8 out of 10 for this series is
Wow.
so good. And I hope season two is, excuse me, is even better because man, I'm excited. Excuse me. Whew. I'm excited
Yeah.
for this show again. So, anyways, folks, let us know what you think of the series. Do you agree that it's the best writing since Empire Strikes Back? Because if you don't, you're wrong. Because it is.
I don't know.
But look,
Episode 2 is pretty good.
oh man, we if we do the shows and movie ranking, that would be interesting to see. I mean, look, I used to hate the prequel. I still do, but I appreciate a little bit of it because of nostalgia, that
Yeah.
the connection to the world that we get to see, and so I don't mind as much. Revenge of the Sith is probably the best out of all the three the
Yeah.
prequel.
Yeah.
I had some
So
rich
3, 1,
material.
2, if I would rank them. Yeah.
Yeah, second one was terrible. It was
Yeah.
terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't know how you George Lucas should never
The
direct.
only thing that one had going for it was the first time you got to see Yoda with a lightsaber.
See him spinning around and doing nothing. Like I couldn't tell if he was hitting anything. Like
It was a little too fast,
it
huh?
was way too fast. And like, wait, did he miss? He missed him. Oh no, he didn't even hit it. They're like, you don't even know if he's hitting him. It's like,
Yeah.
but anyways, check it out. Check out Andor. Let us know what you think. Next week, I texted Aubrey and Jared, but they haven't got back to me. We're gonna go back to our looking back series with Lord of the Rings,
The Fellowship.
Fellowship of the Ring, which I recently watched, and I still can't stand the relationship between him and Sam. I can't let it go. It's just too. I don't know, just too much. Too much. I probably would have let him drown if I was.
You would have
Frodo.
let Sam drown if you were Frodo, huh? Okay.
He'll go back eventually. He'll learn. Like I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. My wife's giving me a stink eye. My wife says that I'm very negative towards like movies sometimes. Like I find like the worst in the movies, and I'm like, well, no, I just find the things that I think that doesn't make sense. That's all. It doesn't make sense that Ewok can beat a stormtrooper with a stick. It doesn't make any sense. It just it doesn't go together, you know, like anyways, folks, we'll come back. We'll do that. Hopefully, if Aubrey and Jared doesn't do it, it's just gonna be us two. We'll talk about it. And
Okay.
and I've still been thinking, we'll still do you been thinking a lot about YouTube and getting rid of YouTube. And I think I'm gonna stick with it for just a little longer. But it's like if I don't have time to edit it, I think I'm just gonna just do podcasts.
Okay.
Anyways, until next time, be kind.